I never took from you what you could not give, though you always thought I did. No one could find you when you hid in gentle lies of lilies and wild roses, to deny your fear, except the blossoming cancer that finally slid its full weight in avalanche over you. Then you were lost in snow. But in the daily sins of loving you, I could not let you go. So I trespassed, stuttering wind, into a summer that had not yet come, where every shadow saves another shadow from the sun's ultraviolet secretions. On my hands, your sweat and oil still lingers. No one else ever left fingerprints under my skin like this. No one else ever clothed me in willow or slept in the twilight of my breath, or will, until morning forgets how to mirror your absence. Even if you never come back, this world is forgiven its harshness. Tonight I will lie under a sinewed crimson sky and wish that you were here. Longing is the last refuge in a life of failed goodbyes, but I never let you travel into the unknown without my love alone. Thank you.
Well, that was just fantastic, Lee. Let's have one more round of applause for Lee McCormack. Really amazing stuff. I mean, honestly, I sit there and I go, wow, where's he been all my life, you know? Anybody here want to read? Anybody here got a poem that they want to share? Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Good. Please introduce yourself and tell us.
That's fine. I'm Tucker Hackett and friend of Lee's, and I write poems. I actually had a little packet of 3 or 4 poems in case this opportunity arose, and I left it. We're talking about being disorganized. I couldn't find it. I have one I remember that is short, very short. I call it Cosmology. If the sun really is God, and it certainly feels like it is, then it is the hot, round sun in the sky that is God, for it is not the high priest's incantation nor the astrophysicist's formulation that warms the blood and makes the bean grow fat. That's what I remember after all these years. I maybe would like to try another one, because I've said it 100 times that it might come to me and I might stop halfway through here. This was a poem that I wrote for an occasion. A friend of mine has a exhibit on the Human DNA Genome Project, and the central piece of his exhibit is that there's no such thing as race, that they have scientifically proven. Essence and accidents, race is not part of it. It is so minuscule, it's skin color we're talking about. It's not different races, it's only one race. But in putting this exhibit on, he discovered that most people had trouble getting their minds around this, because we're told all our lives about race and racial things and racial this and post-racial and everything like that. So I thought he might be helped in his message with a kind of Woody Guthrie's Talkin' Blues, stupid simple thing. And if I can remember it, it goes like this. Got a Homo sapien heart pumping Homo sapien blood. Got a Homo sapien brain afraid of snakes, night storms, and rain. And the water seems to be rising, heading for another flood. People talking blacks and whites and races, can't even see each other's faces. Can't see the eyes, the nose, the ears, just the centuries of fears. They told me Sally was shiftless because her ma and pa were black. Said we're better than them. It was just a biological fact. So we sailed under racist flags, stars and bars and Union Jacks, all putting the black man down. Well, I've heard the news and I got the blues, so I'm taking it all downtown. The Human Genome Project has proved it once and for all. There ain't no such thing as race. No such thing at all. No such thing as knowing your place. No such thing at all. It's just you and me, brother, and that baby down the hall. We all got Homo sapien hearts and Homo sapien brains. We all got Homo sapien hearts pumping Homo sapien blood. And if we don't figure that out soon, going to be one hell of a flood.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tucker Hackett. Anybody else got something? I mean, that was pretty spectacular. I wouldn't want to follow that, but... All right, Lee.
You don't have to go. I want to say thank you, Mike, and thank you, Linda, for this and for everything you guys do to further the poetry on this island. And I really, really can't tell you how good it is and how much it's appreciated.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you saying that. Ken, you will cut that out, right, when we do the print. And we'd like to say thank you very much to Ken Michler, who's sitting there on the video machine there. And what we're going to do with this video and every video from every performance we do here at Shays is, what is it? I know what we're going to do. We're going to chop it up into pieces and we're going to put it on YouTube. No, we're going to start with YouTube, and then we're going to refer to it from Facebook. We're going to point to YouTube from Facebook and from our Sepiesa account. We have a website called sepiesa.com where some of Lee's poems you can find, SEPIESSA, sepiesa.com. So we're going to put it on YouTube, Facebook, Sepiesa. We're going to burn a DVD, and we're going to put the DVDs in all the schools and libraries on the island. And we're going to broadcast this on MVTV. So that's our media plan for going forward. And so, thanks very much, Lee, for being part of this, the first in the series. And thanks everybody who came here tonight, and to Tucker Hackett for jumping in, and to PJ for hosting us here at Shays Lounge, downtown Vineyard Haven. Thanks very much, PJ.